What's up, guys? How's everything? Oh, this is crooked. Let me see if I can fix this. What's up, YouTube? Sorry for the technical difficulties there. Just trying something a little different. Didn't work out. Just want to keep track of the shot here. Keep talking to you guys. Hey, Big Focus, what's going on, my brother? Mr. Unknown Comic Guy. Sorry about that. Technical difficulty, guys. Just trying something different. My laptop wasn't charged up, so I'm just using my phone right there. Yeah, sad day today, man. We lost Stan the Man, an icon to this community, someone who influenced the generation or generations, shall we say, of comic collectors. You know, without Stan and Kirby, Stan and Ditko, who are all together now, unfortunately, you know, we wouldn't have Spider-Man and all of the other iconics. I was fortunate enough to meet Stan twice at New York Comic Con. First time was about 5 years ago when he was still only charging about $75. And, you know, he was 90, so we thought that would be the last chance to get him. So me and my son went, stood online, got to meet him, got to shake his hand. It was pretty nice. And then 2 years ago, I went back, and they were announcing it as this final tour of cons and stuff, and turned out it wasn't. He did another year, but the price had gone up by like another $50. So we went back and we got him, and we got 2 books signed by Stan that year. I got this signed by Stan. Let me see if I can get this in focus there. There we go. That's signed by Stan on the shield. It was nice. It was really nice just to get this. This is one of my favorites. And, you know, for those of you who know, Kirby created Captain America. So to have Stan Lee on it, just amazing. And then we got this one done also. And this is a book that I love. I just love that cover. I thought Romita just annihilated on it. So I got Stan Lee to sign it. And New York Comics was facilitating. And we were able to get John Romita on it also. So to get both of those guys on this, and it's an 8.0. So happy to get that. Those were 2 of the Stan books, and then I won another one in an auction. Just give me 1 second, I'll show you. won this one in a raffle. And it's can you see it? It's FF number 15. Well, just a really nice Stan Lee signature there. I'm gonna come this way. So I was happy to get that. Really happy to get that. So, you know, those are my 3 Stan Lee signed items. I also have a poster with the Big Bang Theory signed when Stan Lee was sitting on the sofa with them on the Big Bang couch. That was what we got the first year. It's really nice. I really enjoy it. I want to thank everybody who came out here. I actually got 9 guys. Nick the Comic Freak, Wobbles, Big Focus, Mr. Unknown, Just the Rican and his comics. Thanks for all coming out here, guys. I appreciate that. This week, didn't get too many books, but I got 2 nice books. First one, and I told you, I invest in this book every chance I get, is I picked up a really nice copy of Ultimate Fallout number 4. And I got this, this after pressing, I pressed this book out already, and it's probably like a 9.4 to 9.6. I paid $40 for this on Instagram, so I'm really happy with that book. Yeah, you know what, Big O? That one's the one to grab, but the 1 in 25 Mark Djurjevic variant for Ultimate is the book to have. I have one of those, but only one. I was fortunate enough to get it many years ago, and came back a 9.6. So I'm really happy. Eli, what's going on, my brother? How's everything? And then my other pickup, and I'm going to start picking these up as I go along now, is this right here. And that's Amazing Spider-Man So Much Fun variant. These are tough to come by. The next one I really want is the X-Men 221, which it goes for good money. It's a decent book to have. Yeah, that big O, that 1 in 25, it's insane, the prices. But it was funny, if you ever watch Archangel a couple of years back at Five Below, Ultimate Fallout 4 Djurjevic variants were inside those 4-packs that you could buy from there at certain locations. He wound up getting like 5 of them. It was insane, bro. I couldn't believe it. I checked all the ones local to me. I was actually on vacation that month. Checked a couple. I didn't have any success, but he pulled, I think, 4 or 5 of them. Nick the Comic Freak. What book do you have signed by McFarlane and Stan? So, what I decided to do is I pulled a short box that I had laying around down here that hasn't been organized yet. And I'm just going to go through this, show you some books that I have in here. This is they're randoms. They haven't been sorted out, so I don't know exactly where or what's. I have an idea on some because I browsed through it real quick, but show you. So like in here I have a Batman 235, and that's the second appearance of Talia al Ghul. Nice book. So, you know, I picked up a couple of copies of this. I actually went with the New York Warriors to a signing, and we all went to get Neil Adams in Queens, and I found a copy of that, so I jumped on that. Another series I used to work on a lot, the Captain Marvel number 13. I'm a junkie for Silver Age, so if I get nice Silver Age at decent prices, I'll always pick them up. Nick Fury, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. number 1. Great Steranko cover. A little tan for my liking, but it's a great filler in my collection for now. Just to have this in the collection, I'm happy. I haven't seen this in a while. Right there. Ghost Rider number 4. That's the comic art. That's the second Talia. Ghost Rider number 4. Early Johnny Blaze, some Bronze Age goodness right here. That's my favorite Ghost Rider. And those are high grade copies that I had picked up from somebody who was selling them for a while back on the CGC forums. I also got number 5, which is another really nice copy. So I was really happy to get that. Let me show you this. I know, I should, Big Lion. I should. I've got a couple of Steranko books signed. I've met him a couple of times. His line takes forever, though, when you go to Steranko's line. An artist, if you ever guys see him who does quality work, Jose Varice. And this is an X23 that he did. I bought this at a charity auction. But that's just killer. Killer X23. He did some really nice work on that. Let's see what else we got in here. Another run that I work on slowly. I'm a runs guy. If I like the books, I try and get complete sets. For those of you that don't know, like I have a full run of Captain America's first series, and now I'm working on the Tales of Suspense. I'm working on an FF up to 102, which is the Kirby run, an Amazing Spider-Man run when I need about 60 issues for the first series, and an X-Men run that I'm down to like 5 issues for the first series. So yeah, thanks Comic Art. That's a nice sketch. Tomb of Dracula number 4. Just some great Neil Adams did the original cover. I don't know if he's on this, but I believe Gene Colan's on that. There's some great stuff in there. And look at this beautiful copy of number 14. I mean, that thing is clean as it comes, man. That's just a crisp, really nice copy. Presents really well. Now I'm gonna pull it back a little bit. There you go. Tell me if you can see that. I got a little bit of lag over here, so. Alright. Also a nice copy of Tomb of Dracula, number 15. Nice copy. Nice cover right there, bro. As they say, nice cover, bro. There you go. Full cover there. So you can just see that great artwork from back then. What else we got in here? Okay. Hey, thanks for everybody who came out to the New York Warriors auction. We had a great time. It went long though, man. We were on there for like 3.5 hours. It was a long night. I crashed the next night. The guys went to a show the next day. I just couldn't make it. I was too tired. Early Strange Tales there with some Ditko. I believe that's Ditko Doctor Strange there. Just a nice early one right there. There you go. Okay, so that's what we got to hold in. Yeah, it was, yeah, a Big Lion stayed with us all the way to the end, man. Trooper. How about Patsy Walker there? Hellcat. Really nice. That's a really nice copy there. I got this from my LCS. Here you go. Here's a book that I don't see shown at too many. And this is a tough book to get. It's Star Wars 107. And this is the last issue of Star Wars. So I think the cover is horrific. But it's a tough book to get. And high grade too with the black on this. A book to look out for guys who you know, really don't know about this book. Nice book to have. Here's a book my man Big E's always specs on. This is his favorite there. Terry McGinnis, Batman Beyond, number 1. Nice book there. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, Captain Marvel number 9. Like I said, I was working on this run for a while. So a lot of these books have been in this long box and not sorted out. This box seems to have an assortment of silver and bronze in there. Marvel Spotlight, Moon Knight. Moon Knight's first solo story arc. Nice book. What else we got in here? Another copy. A little bit of a higher grade copy. Oh, it's Don Perlin art. There we go. But, nice stuff there. My Captain America run is complete, Big Line. I actually finished 1 through 100. I'm working on Tales of Suspense. I haven't even done my... I have it all on my CLZ app, so I usually work off of that. Nice copy of Journey into Mystery number 114. First time, first appearance of Absorbing Man there. Nice cover. Here we go. Jim Lee's first work on the X-Men, I believe this is. Iconic Tom DeFalco, Jim Starlin. No, it's not DeFalco. It's DeCarlo and Starlin. The Death in the Family. This is part 4 of it. I have the full run, so it's a great story up there. This is, you can find this pretty much anywhere. There's a Spider-Man versus Wolverine. 25th anniversary of Marvel. These books came out. Will he? And Stalin's going to be at New Jersey. Oh, New Jersey Comic Expo, not East Coast, right? Comic Expo was in November. Comic Art Talk. How about this one? Nice copy. Detective Comics number 402. Second Man Bat. Okay, East Coast, huh? That's good to know, because Stalin's going to be there also. How about this? This is starting to pick up a little heat again. Watchmen, number 1. Funny, I was on a road trip, and I stopped at one of those half-price bookstores, and I picked up the full run near Mint for 30 bucks. So I was real happy to get the full run. Oh, did you already set it up, Comic Art? What, if you don't mind me asking, what's he run for? Infinity Gauntlet number 2. Not a bad book. Doesn't get a love. Now here's something that I'm almost definitely going to get signed. At East Coast, talking about East Coast, because my man George Perez is going to be there, and Wolfman's going to be there. I'm excited for this. I can't wait to see George Perez. Wow, that'll be nice, bro. That's gonna be a nice piece. You know what? Maybe we'll all meet up with the New York Warriors at East Coast. We'll all be out there, introduce ourselves to each other. It's always nice. First print of Punisher Kills the Marvel Universe. Oh, what's going on? Okay, you Marv, how's everything, brother? I didn't realize that was you. Man, let me tell you, guys, Comic Art Talk has one of the best original art collections I have ever seen. Follow him on Instagram, RKU Marv. He puts out some amazing content. I mean, mind-blowing. We ran into him at New York Comic Con. And, hey, Brandon, what's going on? And he was just showing us some amazing pieces that he had gotten done. And if you look at his page, I mean, his Jim Lee artwork and everything else, he's just got some beautiful stuff. Got this here, First Nebula. Book that never picked up as much as it should have, because this is, a nice character. Guardians of the Galaxy number 1. Got this in the collection I picked up. I bought an original owned collection from a guy. about 4 years back, and I want to say I paid like $700 for it, but I got like 3,000 books, and I got a ASM 300 out of it. Actually, a whole run of that McFarlane out of there. That was good. X-Men 266. There were quite a few that I picked up on there that were well worth it, you know? It was well worth it. It was good. Let me see what else we got. Oh, here we go. This is when I was doing lotteries, raffles a lot. I won this. Hey, Stay Puft, what's going on? Teenage Mutant Turtles number 6. Something that really doesn't fit into my collection. I think I got 6 and 5. Some early Luke Cage number 2. Book needs a little bit of a press, but it's really clean for its time. I picked up the run of like 1 through 6 on this. I had number 1, and then I picked up a couple. Hey, Rags, what's going on, brother? Very nice. Punisher miniseries, some great Mike Zeck goodness right there. So, yeah, I'd have to look, Brandon. They'll probably go up on one of my next raffles if I'm putting them up there. I mean, auctions. I'll put them out there. I gotta look. I gotta find them both. There's another one with these Punishers. It was pretty funny. I responded to a what do you call that that auction? The I'm trying to think of the. Well, anyway, I responded to an ad, and the woman said she had a long box of comics. When I went to her house, she had a short box of comics. I went through there. There was really nothing good. She had no clue what comics were about. So I gave her, actually it was 2 short boxes, and I gave her some insight into what books were good and what weren't. And she let me pick out the 4 books I wanted. She gave them to me for $5 a piece. And I got 2 copies of this. And 2 ASM 361s. Picked this up when it was dirt cheap. Brave and the Bold, number 200. First, First Katana, right? Hey, Alex, what's going on, brother? How's it going? I haven't seen you in a while, Alex. I saw you put a new video. I gotta check it out. Green Lantern Corps, number 201. First Kilowog. Good book to have. Hopefully they actually do the Green Lantern the right way, do it properly. This book was popular for a little bit there. Avengers number 316. Yeah, that Zeck cover is probably my favorite. One of my favorite Punisher covers. There we go. I have this signed and graded by Walt and Louise. First Archangel, X Factor number 24. Let's see. Yeah, here's another nice high-grade copy of it. Book I pick up all the time. Actually, not last year, the year before. Actually, Simonson was there. And I waited, and he was doing some free, quick 5-minute head sketches. And he did an Archangel for me. It came out awesome. Came out awesome. First American Psylocke, I believe this is. New Mutants Annual number 2. Omega Man number 2. And I was able to get Omega Man number 3 also when I got this. About 5 years ago, I really started buying keys, everybody's keys. And I'm glad I did, because a lot of the books that are really expensive now, we were getting them pretty cheap back then. But then you miss on some books, like this book over here. You know, Legends number 1. Here goes some early Mr. Miracle. I was buying these up too. My boy Manny NYC loves that Mr. Miracle number 1. That's one of his go-to books. He's got a super high grade one. Yeah, hold it back here. That way you guys can see. book I have bought over and over again, and you'll see, is this. Love that book. First Mr. Sinister. Thanks, Alex. Yeah, just a box that I was going through. I'm starting to actually try and get this massive collection organized so that I want to pare it down a bit. It's just too many books. I actually have a storage unit just for my books, but I've been collecting on and off for about 40 years. There you go. Another Mr. Sinister. Yeah, here's another copy. Let's go through this box again. Oh yeah, another one, like I told you, and I probably got 4 or 5 more of these. These are the higher grade ones, the ones I put in the Mylar. Mr. Miracle number 4. I believe that's First Big Barter. Nice book. Some Strange Tales 139. Doctor Strange and Nick Fury. High grade copies. Some more Kirby. Forever People number 9. Really nice copy. 144 to 155 and a 9.8. I tell you what, my lengthy goal was, Big Lion, at one time. I wanted to do I wanted to get slab from 1 to 142. I've since foregone that, but one day, if you guys want, I'll show you my X-Men slabs. There's quite a few of them. I got some pretty nice high-grade X-Men books. Series I loved, and I would love to see this come back somewhere along the line and done properly. Micronauts number 1. I remember reading this as a kid. I like Big Barter too. How about this great cover here right there? Strange Tales number 129 with an FF cover. I bought that just for the cover. Alright, Big Line. I'm going to show, probably next week, next Monday, I'll do that. There you go. Another Luke Cage, Hero for Hire number 3. Very nice condition. Very, very nice condition book. I guess we ran to the run. Luke Cage number 4. As you can see, these are crisp books, real nice. Luke Cage number 5. Hey, has anybody been watching Titans? I think it's probably one of the best superhero shows I've ever seen. Besides Daredevil and Punisher, it's right up there with the just the nastiness, bro. Nah, Rags, I never sold any of those slabs. Actually, if you go on Instagram, I have a slab up there that I'm raffling off right now. Do I have it down here? I'm raffling off that Astonishing X-Men number 1, the Mark Brooks Virgin variant. It's the Psylocke cover signed by Mark Brooks. And it's almost full, so if you guys want to go on Instagram, if you're looking to grab a spot, I don't know if I have it here. Let me just see if I have it here. I'm sorry, I don't have it here. It must be upstairs. But that's a book that I have upstairs. Here's another one I worked on for a while. I love Marvel Premiere number 16. That I have 16, yeah. An Iron Fist run. I actually got 2 nice copies of that. Anytime I see these cheap, I pick them up. I grew up loving all the Kung Fu stuff. You know, Saturday morning Kung Fu. And Iron Fist was one of them. Infinity Gauntlet number 5. This was all part of a collection that I bought. It had a full run. Had 3 runs of Infinity Gauntlet in there. Number 4. Little Thanos Quest. Number 1. If you haven't read this, a must read. A must read. My man Biggie's put me up on this, and this is just a phenomenal read, bro. If you get a chance to read this, it's an awesome story. Little Silver Surfer number 6. Book needs a press, but it will press out nice. It's one of those square bounds. You have to watch with these square bounds when you're pressing them. Some of them, I believe, like that Silver Surfer run there, at that time they were using glue on the spine, so it has to be, you have to be very gentle with it. Here's some more Kirby goodness when he went to DC. Forever People number 8. Look at this, real clean copy too. Shazam number 1. Book picked up some heat, especially with the movie coming now. I'm gonna keep this to the side. That needs a press. There we go. Another Beware the Cat. This will be going on an auction. As you can see, I paid $9 for it when I got it. Here goes some more Marvel Spotlight on Ghost Rider there. And that's the number 6. That's the second Johnny Blaze. Nice cap, number 131. Inhumans and Black Widow. Amazing Adventures number 1. Let's see what we have here. Humans and Black Widow, number 2. Amazing Adventures, number 2. Yeah, I paid $8 for that book. It's a nice book, nice shape. Some early Submariner, number 3. Great cover here. Silver Surfer, number 14. Just a nice cover. Hey, thanks for coming on, Nerd vs. Fat, and everybody else who's joined here. I appreciate all the support. Here we go. Run that I've been working on for a while now. I'll try and complete this someday. It's Teen Titans number 10. This is a box. I'm probably going to have to press quite a few of these books. Teen Titans number 14. Let's see what else we got here. Teen Titans number 18. First Mystique. Look at that. Very nice. Little Forever People. Forever People number 8. Here. Avengers 163. Joker. Hope you feel better, brother. Alright? It was good seeing you, Joker. Thanks for coming out, pal. Here's a cover I love. Remember seeing this as a kid, not owning it, but seeing it as a kid. This is a lower grade, but it's Avengers Annual number 1. Just a great cover. Love that artwork there. There we go. Insane cover. Hey, man from Beantown, what's going on? How's everything, brother? Here we go. First Rogue. What else we got here? Alright, I can pull these out here and just put them in. Alright, Big Line, you ready? Here go a couple. Tales of Suspense number 92. Comic Head, what's going on, brother? There we go. 360. Everybody knows this book. Book was super hot for a while. Got a couple of high grade copies now. There's another copy. And another copy. This story arc here is a story arc that brought me back to collecting. I had seen something on, I read something on the death of Captain America, and I went back, went to my LCS, which became my LCS, Comic Book Jones. Comic Kid. Alright, so this story arc is just amazing. If you have not read this, and this is that whole Winter Soldier story arc, it is probably one of my favorite story arcs of all time. So Comic Head, this is what we do. The spots that you claimed, I'll put them in the raffle. Once the raffle fills, I will send out a direct message to everybody that is part of the raffle with my PayPal information and what you have to do to pay me, and just show that you're paid. Once that's done, I will run a video and upload the video showing who the winner of the book is, and then I'll have that winner contact me with their shipping information, and I'll mail out the book within a day or two. So good luck on that. Dude, Juno, you wouldn't believe, like I said, I have a storage unit. One day I'll go in there and I'll film a quick video just showing you guys how many books I have. Because it's, we have Alex the Comic Hoarder and Don the Comic Book Junkie. I won't even tell you what I am, because it's like crack to me. But that was, I had this copy there, 2 copies there, just love this book. And then this is the one I loved. Brewbreaker just destroyed it. I became a real big fan of his. And Epting. AG, yeah, absolutely. Rest in peace, Stan Lee. Love that variant cover to it. Oh. Another cover I adore right there. Look at that. That's just iconic, bro. Love it. Love it. What do we got here? Got another one of those. Yeah, right, AG? That's a good shit right here. Just a great read. Nothing better than a story that captivates your mind. It just makes you feel it. And that was one of them. Here we go. Alright. Big Line, here you go. And these are some high grade ones too. Tales of Suspense number 66. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, about 7 of those CGC boxes filled with slabs. Tales of Suspense number 79. Very nice cover. Iron Man the Submariner there. Who Holds the Cosmic Cube? Tales of Suspense number 80. There we go. Murph is in the house. Now it's a party. Here we go. Tales of Suspense number 81. Really nice. Number 85. Like I said, I'm working on this run, and then I'll be done with my Captain America series. Once I finish from 60 through 99, and I'm pretty much, I've moved along pretty well on this. I've been putting it on the back burner, but There you go. 87. Okay. Number 89. Number 92. Yeah, it's been slow burn. Whenever I see them at a good price, I'll pick them up. These books aren't too expensive. There's only one or two of them that are expensive. 60, 61, 99 goes for a little bit. A couple of other ones there. First Sharon Carter. Another really nice one. I had one of these up for sale in my auction, but this is my copy here. This is just a high grade copy of this. One of Jeff Johnson's favorite covers. Number 98. Look at that book. Look at the colors on that. 12 cent goodness right there. There you go. Beautiful. And number 99. So the run is good, man. It's a strong run. Yeah, these are Manny Mint, bro. They're not marquee acceptable. They are definitely Manny Mint. That's that short box, that box I had there. And then I was just going to show you guys one more thing. If you guys aren't in a rush, I just want to show you what I'm planning on sending to CGC. Alright, I'm back. So these are the books. Some of these books I've pressed out already, so I'm getting them together. I'm going to try to send an order out. This has been pressed already. That's Hulk 102. And that's the first time that, you know, the Hulk comes back to his own story arc. And when I believe it went issues 1 through 6, then it went to Tales of Suspense, then it came back to this. So this is a pretty nice book, probably like a 7-0-ish. Gonna go out to CGC. An ASM 39. Mid-grader right there. And that's Romita's first work, I believe it is, on Amazing Spider-Man. Iconic cover. First Ned Leeds. ASM 18. Pretty nice book there. And a low grader, but it's a keeper. And Detectives 359, but this is gonna get slabbed. First Batgirl, Silver Age. And this is the last book. These are all been pressed already. First Mr. Miracle. Like this book a lot. I got I'm gonna be sending two sets of invoices in. I'll be doing a modern one. Goes up to 76, and then pre-76 I'll be sending some other books. So with my moderns, I'll be sending this in. I've got a couple copies left still of this. Some Adam Hughes goodness there. That'll go out. Just a really, really nice book. Book that's become very popular. I do not own a PGX slab. I have never ever bought a PGX slab. Probably should have when they were cheap, and just pressed them out and seen if I could get a better grade. You know. Yeah, Regs. You know what? Their turnaround for modern has been quick. I've been getting my moderns in about 5 weeks. It's the older books that are taking a little longer. I just actually spoke to a representative the other day, and the standard submissions are taking about 14 weeks right now. Yeah, Daniel, I will not sell one of those. I actually those if once it's slabbed, if you want to buy a slab, then yeah, we could work something out there. Absolutely. It's a little different, but it is. They have the one with the gold claw. I know exactly what you're talking about. The silver, they have it in silver. Hot book. Can't wait to see what the movie looks like. You know, I'm excited. Mignola killed it with this. This is a great character. So, 25 times 2. Man, that's a lot of books. You're sending 50 books out. You doing pre-screening, Regs? Looks like I froze there. Tell me if you guys can still see me. Doing a Hawkman there. Hawkman number 4. I froze, huh? Alright, yeah, I'm going to close this out, guys, and probably end it now. But I want to thank everybody for coming out. I appreciate that. And we'll continue this another time, alright? Thank you. That's why I froze. Tell me if I'm still on or not. Am I on? Can you see there? Alright, yeah, my battery's low on that. That's all it was, is power. Let me see if I can refresh this. I can't see what we're doing here. I'm almost done here anyway. Okay, so I got you guys now. Alright, see me? How about this here? Can you guys see that? Tell me if you can see that, Murph. Alright. Beautiful, beautiful. Teen Titans number 60. First Wonder Girl. I don't think the Teen Titans are complete. I have the first Teen Titans, the Teen Titans 54 and the 6-0, but I don't think they're complete until Wonder Girl comes into the picture. I think she's iconic. I love it. Here's another book. Picked up 2 years ago at East Coast. Glad I did. First John Stewart. Just another nice book. Got this for a great deal. I got this from Simplify Comic Guy. He hooked me up with this. Probably like a 6-0. First Ghost Rider, Ghost Rider number 1. Early Johnny Blaze. Next book I bought last year. On the CGC forum, sometimes you can do payment plans, which I think are awesome. I buy like big boy books through payment plans, and it gives me the opportunity to pay the book off slowly as we go along. And this was part of a lot that I bought, but this is probably like a 7-0 copy of Conan the Barbarian number 1. Glad that Marvel got the rights to this back. These are all books that have to be pressed to go out for grading. Daredevil 131, First Bullseye. That's a better copy, and then a lower end copy that I got for dirt cheap. I got this for like $65. Jimmy C, second time we met up at East Coast, he hooked me up with this. He helped me get a deal with somebody. Actually, we hung out a couple times. If you guys that don't know Jimmy C, he's not on as much as he used to be. One of the, iconic YouTubers, man. The guy is just a funny dude and a lot of knowledge. Just a good dude. He's more into original art now. But we still run into him at East Coast Comic Con and start bullshitting with him all the time. And he bought it out a deal with a newer vendor there. He brought me to this guy. I got this for $65. This will go with the moderns. Some J. Scott Campbell goodness there. X-Men 205. First Hope Summers. That's the variant edition. Book that doesn't get a lot of love. Gambit. The gold variant. This is a high grade one too. I'm hoping 9.6, 9.8. Hoping 9.8, but probably like a 9.6. And then 2 more books. Picked this up on eBay. Contacted the seller. Worked out a deal. And I got this for a very good price. That's Steranko's Incredible Hulk Annual #1. And most of you know it though, but you know that the original face on there, it's not the face that Steranko drew. And Marvel changed the face on this cover. But it's an iconic cover. If you ever look up the original art for this, it's a much uglier face on the Hulk. I think this is a better head on it. But it is Steranko goodness. I mean, this is iconic. This cover has been done over so many times. Nah, big line, only one of those Gambit Golds. I bought that 4 or 5 years ago. And then the last book was another book that I bought as part of that bundle, you know, when I did the payment plans. It's a book I wanted for a long time, and that's this. It's a mid-grader. Flash 110. And it's First Wally West. So just a great book to have. Just a great book to have. I was super happy to get this. It's part of my Flash key runs that I have a couple of them that I've picked up as time goes along. Another title that I pick up little by little. These DC books sometimes don't get the love that they deserve. Marky316 will tell you that. But that's it for now, guys. I really appreciate all you guys coming out, hanging out. Just let me show some books, and I'm gonna try and do this every Monday if I can. If I'm not working or anything else, I'll put out some books there, show you guys some of the stuff that I own. But just wanted to thank you guys for coming out, hanging out with me. Let me show you some books, and I'm going to end it at this. All right, check out the New York Warriors. Check out all the fellow YouTubers. Anybody here that hasn't subbed to each other, give each other a sub. Go on Instagram, check out my raffle, running a nice little raffle there. Check out Comic Art Talk on there. He's RKU Marv. Give him a sub up on Instagram, because my man has some of the best original art. I'm telling you, go on his page. You will not be disappointed. Just some great things, man. All right. This works out good for me, too. As long as I'm home, I will do these on Mondays, all right? All right, guys. Peace out.